Hello mariners, this is Mohandas again with the fourth set of PSCRB exit exam questions and answers. So that will have 59 question and answers. So totally all the four sets will have 191 question and answers. That is more than enough for you to easily pass this PSCRB exit exam. Okay, now we will go to the questions and answers. All the best. Question 1. Battery used in EPIRB, SOT and portable VHF is answer 12 volts primary lithium battery. In all the three equipments we use same type of battery, 12 volts primary lithium battery. And the earlier videos you must have seen, EPIRB battery works for 48 hours, SOT standby mode 96 hours. Remember those two questions also. Question number 2. EPIRB alerting is answer secondary means of distress alerting. Question number 3. A cargo ship under a length of 100 meter shall carry not less than, answer is 8 lifebuoys. Also there is another question which I have not put in these videos. A cargo ship more than 200 meter shall carry 14 lifebuoys. 14, more than 200 meters, 14 lifebuoys. Lifebuoys are carried depending upon the length of the ship. Okay, 100 meter, less than 100 meters it is 8 lifebuoys. More than 200 meters it is 14 lifebuoys. Question number 4. The marine evacuation system shall be capable of deployment by, answer is 1%. That is the slides and chutes which is used in cruise vessel. That should be operated by minimum 1%. Normally during emergency there will be 2%, but it can be operated by 1%. Question number 5. Handheld red plates expire 42 months from the date of manufacture. Floating orange smoke distress signals will expire after how many months? Answer is 42 months. Same period. Question number 6. Under Annex 1 of Coal Reg, collision regulation, the following may be used as a distress signal. Answer Code of Signals NC, November Charlie, NC. Question number 7. After abandoning a vessel, water consumed within the first 24 hours, answer will pass through the body with very little being absorbed by the system. That is the reason first 24 hours they don't give you water. Question number 8. How many handflights should each life raft normally carry? The answer is 6 numbers. So earlier questions we had seen that orange smoke float 2 number, parachute signals 4 numbers, and this hand flares 6 numbers, 2, 4, 6, smoke float 2, parachute 4, and hand flare 6. Remember them. Question number 9. Lifebuoy self-activating smoke signal burns for 15 minutes. Answer is 15 minutes. Question 10. Bridgeman Overboard smoke marker gives orange smoke. Answer is 15 minutes. It is the same lifebuoy. Question number 11. In normal conditions, in exterior spaces, the minimum sound pressure levels for broadcasting emergency announcement shall be. Answer 80 decibels, 80 dB. Question number 12. What is the first action in case of MOB, Man Overboard? Answer, throw a lifebuoy. Throw a lifebuoy. Question number 13. IMO symbols for emergency door. So they give you many images, you will have to select this. Exit for emergency use only, and a person crossing the door. This is the symbol, IMO symbol for emergency door. Question number 14. IMO symbol for sliding door. Answer is this image, a door with arrow. Question number 15. IMO symbol for Man Overboard Marker, MOB marker. Answer is this image with one smoke float and a light. Normally it is kept in the bridge wing, starboard side one, port side one. Question number 16. IMO symbol for stretcher. Answer is this image with the first aid symbol and a stretcher as if a person lying. This is the symbol. Question 17. The working duration of Man Overboard smoke signal is. Answer 15 minutes. So the same question in different manner asked earlier in this same video twice before. So Man Overboard smoke signal 15 minutes. Question number 18. When personnel are lifted by a helicopter from an inflatable life raft, the persons in the life raft should. Answer, deflate the floor of the raft to reduce the danger of capsizing. Deflate. So inflate means you put air inside, deflate means you take out the air. So make it flat so that you have two floors. So one of them you deflate, still you will be able to float. So you sit down after deflating, so that easily it is not capsizing. That is the reason. Okay, deflate means take out the air from the flooring arrangement, the tube. Question number 19. Remote controls for quick closing shut-off valves are required at how many locations? Remote controls for quick closing shut-off valves are required at how many locations? Answer 1. Question number 20. Which signal is used by a shore rescue unit to indicate landing here highly dangerous? Landing here highly dangerous. Answer horizontal motion of a white flag. Horizontal motion of a white flag. So the shore rescue unit, if they see somebody is approaching to the beach, to the shore, if that area is dangerous, they show this horizontal motion of a white flag. White flag, they keep moving horizontally. That means this area is highly dangerous. So you go to other area. Question 21. A line throwing apparatus unit contains, answer, 4 projectiles. 4 projectiles. Question number 22. Which precaution should be taken when testing a line throwing gun? Same thing, line throwing apparatus, line throwing gun, it is the same thing. Answer, never remove the line from rocket. Never remove the line from rocket. That is the answer. Question number 23. The primary danger in helicopter fire is, answer, burning jet fuel running on the quarters or other areas. Question number 24. HRU stands for, answer, hydrostatic release unit. Hydrostatic release unit. As of now, on board ship, we use this HRU for 3 equipments. One is your life raft, another one EPIRB, and the third one many of you may not know. It is with a VDR, voyage data recorder. VDR, in the Monkey Island you will find that VDR capsule with HRU. So as of now, only these 3 equipments are attached with HRU, hydrostatic releasing unit. So it is a water pressure sensing device, 2.5 to 4 meters depth. It will actuate and push out the equipment whichever it is connected to. If it is life raft, it will push the life raft away. If it is EPIRB, it will push the EPIRB away from the pedestal. Same thing with VDR also, so that they are able to float in the surface of the water. That is the idea of hydrostatic releasing unit. Question number 25. If the water is rising in the bilge of the survival craft, you should first, answer, check the bilge drain plug. Check the bilge drain plug. Question number 26. Which one of the listed routine test and inspection of LSA is not required by the present regulation? Not required by the present regulation. Answer: general emergency alarm should be tested daily. We don't test general emergency alarm daily. Weekly test. Okay. Question number 27. A life raft shall be capable of withstanding an exposure when afloat in all sea conditions for how many days? Answer: 30 days. Question number 28. Which of the following statement is true concerning life jacket? Answer: life jackets are designed to an unconscious person's face clear of water. Okay, that means if you wear a life jacket and you jump in the water also, even if your face is down initially, automatically the life jacket will turn the person wearing that life jacket, so that your face is not facing the water, it is facing the open air, so that you are able to breathe. So that is how life jacket immersion suits are constructed. That is the requirement by IMO performance standard. So life jackets are designed to an unconscious person's face clear of water. So automatically it will turn the person. In other words, by wearing life jacket or immersion suit, you try to keep your face under water. It's very difficult. With force you will have to keep it. If you don't force, automatically it will turn you around. Your face will come out of the water. You can breathe easily. Okay. So the answer is life jackets are designed to an unconscious person's unconscious. If he is unconscious, where he is going to use force? So automatically it will be turned. His face is clear of water. Question number 29. Which one of the listed requirements regarding abandoned ship and fire drill do not correspond to present regulation? Do not correspond. So when you read the question twice. Sometimes the contrary answer you will have to give. Not, do not. These all you will have to watch carefully. Okay. Answer: a training manual shall be provided in each room and recreation room / crew cabin. That is not done. That is not IMO SOLAS requirement. So this do not correspond to present regulation. You don't keep in each room. Question number 30. Which one of the listed requirements regarding life-saving appliances do not correspond to present regulation? LSA. Answer: all prescribed life-saving appliances shall be fitted with retro-reflective material which will assist in detection. Understand? This do not correspond, because you have more than 33 items in lifeboat and life raft, LSA items. Like you have buckets, you have so many other things, radar reflector, you have so many things. All these are not required for putting this retro-reflective tape in all the equipments. It is there with a lifeboat, life raft, life jacket, immersion suit. Okay. So they all have this retro-reflective tape. It is not the requirement for all the equipment, all the LSA equipment. Okay. Question number 31. Which statement is true regarding immersion suit? True. Answer: the immersion suit reduces the rate of body cooling and increases the survival time in cold water to hours or days. So normally they say for 18 hours you can easily float with the immersion suit without any problem. Okay. So another question we saw, if you are on the water, your body temperature will dissipate how fast? 26 times faster. So that was another question. So your immersion suit reduces the rate of body cooling and increases the survival time in cold water to hours or days sometimes. So this is the answer. Question number 32. As per the regulation, life-saving appliances need not to have. Answer: bright colors with reflective tape. Bright colors with reflective tape. I told you there are more than 33 items, including your ration, your water, so many things. So they are all not with bright color and reflective tape and all. Okay. Question number 33. Which of the following requirements for life jacket is correct? Is correct. Answer: done within 1 minute. Remember, life jacket is done within 1 minute, immersion suit 2 minutes. Remember that. And TPA, you should be able to remove it in water within 2 minutes. Thermal protective aid. These are all the questions. Okay, life jacket 1 minute, done within 1 minute. Question number 34. Which one of the listed requirements regarding rescue boat equipment do not correspond to present regulation? The normal equipment of every rescue boat shall include immersion suits for the number of persons the boat is permitted to accommodate. Okay. So this do not correspond. The reason being, in the IMO LSA requirement is, in the rescue boat you carry just 2 of them. 2 immersion suit or TPA you carry in rescue boat. So what are all the LSA items carried in life boat? What are all the LSA items carried in rescue boat? What are all the LSA items carried in life raft? All the 3 separate videos I had given in this Mariners Digest. You can watch them. Okay. LSA item in life boat, life raft and rescue boat. Question number 35. If you are forced to abandon ship in a lifeboat, answer: remain in the immediate vicinity. So whenever you abandon a ship, you should not go very far away from the incident. Maybe sinking, whatever reason may be for abandoning, don't go very far away from the incident. You should stay somewhere nearby. Remain in the immediate vicinity. Okay. So the rule is, after boarding your lifeboat, life raft and all that, go away for a safe distance, so that you are not sucked inside. That's all. If it is sinking ship, so you should not be very close by, slightly away from the ship. Okay. So remain in the immediate vicinity. That is the answer. Question number 36. What is placed underside of a inflatable life raft to help prevent it from being skidded by wind or overturned? Okay. Skid, skidding, moving softly over the surface of the water because of the wind, and overturned also, of course, you know. So, what is placed underside of inflatable life raft? Answer: ballast bags. Which are all these ballast bags? On the corners you will find these seawater filling pockets. They are known as ballast bags. Okay. So, their advantages: it is preventing from being skidded by the wind or overturned, because it is heavy. It's as you are inflating, as the inflatable life raft is inflating, these bags will take seawater inside automatically, and so it becomes heavy. So, it is known as ballast. Then the movement of the life raft is restricted. Also, it will not overturn. Question number 37. If your vessel is equipped with inflatable life rafts, how should they be maintained? All the life rafts, how they are maintained on board the ship? That is the question. Answer: have them sent ashore to an approved maintenance facility annually. So, every year you send this life raft ashore for maintenance. A record is maintained. Okay, LSA logbook is maintained, and the due date is also mentioned there. In a convenient port, they send it ashore for maintenance to the approved facility. Question number 38. On most make of inflatable life rafts, the batteries to operate the light inside of the raft can be lost longer by: answer: operating the switch for the light. So, we have on off switch. So, there is another question: how can you prolong the battery life of this light? So, by providing on off switch. So, inside you have on off switch light. You can make use of them. Whenever you want the light, you can use. Whenever you don't want them, you can put it off. Question number 39. Which is the life saving signal for this is the best place to land? Answer: green star rocket. Okay, normally the shore people, they fire this green star rocket. So, they will say this is the best place to land, green star rocket. Question number 40. The offload release system on a survival craft is designed to be activated. Answer: when there is no load on the cable. When there is no load on the cable. Okay. So, offload onload release system, all the PSCRB people should know thoroughly when it is operated, whether before touching the water or after touching the water. So, if the life raft is touching the water, there is no load on the cable, that time it is offload. When this is not touching, then there is a load on the cable, that is onload. Question number 41. A lifeline must be connected to a life raft. A lifeline must be connected to a life raft. Answer: all around. All around you find the lifeline. Inside the raft also there is a line all around, that is meant for in case of bad weather, the persons occupying the raft can insert both their hands and say stay in the position where they are sitting. Okay, otherwise you will be moving around in a bad weather. Question number 42. Your ship is sinking rapidly. The container of an inflatable life raft has bobbed to the surface upon function of hydrostatic release. Which action should you take? So, when the ship is sinking, your HRU is operated and it is released the life raft. So, when it is releasing, it will come with the container only. So, containers come out on the surface. So, what action you should take? Answer is take no action, because the painter will cause the life raft to inflate and open the container. So, although HRU has released the life raft, the painter is still connected with the ship with a weak link. So, this container which has the life raft inside is floating, but with the tension of the ship sinking rapidly, with that tension the painter will operate, the weak link will break and the container will open. So, you need not to take any action. Take no action, because the painter will cause the life raft to inflate and open the container. The ship is sinking, going inside the water. Question number 43. Limit switches on gravity davits should be tested by. Answer: pushing the switch lever arm while the winch is running. Okay, pushing the switch lever arm while the winch is running. Question number 44. The handbrake of a lifeboat winch is. Answer: applied by dropping the counterweighted lever. Handbrake, lifeboat winch. So, you should remember all the PSCRB holders are subject for port state, flag state, inspectors questions. Anybody holding PSCRB, whatever may be your rank, you may be from galley department, engine department, does not matter. If you are holding PSCRB, first thing you should know to launch lifeboat, life raft and rescue boat. Everybody holding PSCRB. So, better when you join ship during drill time, carefully observe, learn all this lowering procedure and heaving up procedure, stowing procedure, what are all the that is why they keep asking all these questions in exit exam. So, these questions can be asked by the flag state, port state inspectors too. So, you should be ready. They will call you to the lifeboat area and they will ask you, tell me what is the procedure to launch, tell me how do you launch this life raft by hand, all this they will ask you. Okay, so you should learn all of them. That is the first aim of PSCRB question course, PSCRB course. Question number 45. The sea painter of an inflatable life raft should be. Answer: secured to permanent object on deck via a weak link. Okay, secured to permanent object on deck via a weak link. Question number 46. What is the purpose of the limit switch on gravity davits? Limit switch. Answer: to cut off the power when the davits are about 12 inches or more from the track safety stops. Cut off the power when the davits are about 12 inches or more. That is the answer. Question number 47. If we hear the sound of gas escaping from the life raft after it has inflated, you should answer not panic, as the relief valves allow excess pressure to escape. So that is the noise. So you need not to get panic. Question number 48. You are involved in an emergency landing of a helicopter on the water. You are involved means you are inside the helicopter as a passenger. You should inflate your life jacket. Answer: after exiting clear of the helicopter. So on board the aircrafts and helicopters, you are issued with inflatable life jackets. Okay, so there will be a small thread which you will have to pull it, or a button to press it, then it will inflate. But this inflation, that it means filled up with air, that you should not do it before coming out of the aircraft, before coming out of the helicopter. It is already crash landed in water. Which one? The helicopter is crash landed. So you will have to come out of the helicopter. You come out clearly, then you operate this life jacket. Then it, within few seconds, it will fill with the air. You will be floating. Okay. Until then, you should be wearing them, but not inflate. You should inflate your life jacket only after exiting clear of the helicopter. Question number 49. When a helicopter is lifting personnel from an enclosed lifeboat, the other individuals in the boat should answer: remain seated inside to provide weight for the stability of the boat. As and when it is being evacuated, if there are about 22 people, 23 people inside, so one by one, as you are doing the evacuation, going inside this helicopter, what happens is that enclosed lifeboat keep rolling and pitching heavily. So stability will be lost. That is the reason you should sit down. Question number 50. A man aboard a vessel signaling by raising and lowering his outstretched arms to each side is indicating a distress signal. So all these distress signals you must have learnt in PSSR course itself. Question number 51. A line throwing appliance is used. Answer: to make a connection between a distressed ship and a safe ship to pass towing line. Okay. To make a connection between a distressed ship and a safe ship to pass towing line. Question number 52. What is life-saving signal for you are seen assistance will be given as soon as possible? You are seen assistance will be given as soon as possible. Answer: orange smoke signal. This will come from the shore. okay, usually from the shore. Also it can be from Coast Guard ships or naval ships, okay. Orange smoke signal. If you see this orange smoke signal, you should know we have been seen by these people coming for rescue. So they will give the assistance as soon as possible. Question number 53. Line throwing apparatus is provided on board for answer sending messenger line. So earlier we saw 2 questions before, the same line throwing apparatus is sent from a distress ship to a safe ship for towing line. So for getting the towing line you send a messenger line, okay. Line throwing apparatus is provided on board for sending messenger line. So your line throwing apparatus line is the messenger line. What is going to be tied is the towing line, okay. Question number 54. Immediately after abandoning a vessel, lookouts should be posted aboard life rafts to look for answer survivors in the water. Lookouts. Question number 55. After abandoning ship, you should deploy the sea anchor from a life raft to answer stay in the general location. Stay in the general location. There is another answer in another question, similar one, similar question. The sea anchor used to avoid drift, okay, to avoid drifting from the position. So here after abandoning ship you should deploy the sea anchor from a life raft to stay in the general location. It's the same meaning. If you avoid drift you will stay in the general location. Question number 56. What should you do with your emergency position indicating radio beacon EPIRB if you are in a life raft in storm conditions? So storm conditions, the wind force is very high, okay. So you have put up this EPIRB and it is floating in the water, with the lanyard you attached with your lifeboat, life raft, okay. So what should you do? Answer, bring it inside the raft, inside the life raft, and leave it on. Don't switch off. From inside also it can operate, can contact, it can send the signal which will be received by the satellites, okay, nothing to worry. So normally we put it in the water, the reason being the close proximity of persons occupying this raft, we don't want a radio transmitter transmitting. So for convenience we put them in the water and tie it with a lanyard, otherwise it can operate from inside also, okay. Bring it inside the life raft and leave it on. Question number 57. Every lifebuoy shall have an outer diameter not more than lifebuoy outer diameter. Answer 800 mm. 800 mm. Question 58. Wearing an immersion suit, you must be able to jump from a height of 4.5 meters or 15 feet into the water. Do you agree? Answer is yes. Okay. Answer is yes. This 4.5 meters or 15 feet, you should remember, that is the height prescribed by the IMO SOLAS regulation to jump from the ship to the life raft with or without canopy. Okay. And during drill time, the same height is to be practiced. These are all IMO SOLAS regulation. 4.5 meter or 15 feet is the height recommended. Okay. Answer is yes. Even with immersion suit to jump in the water, life jacket to jump in the water, it's all 4.5 meters. Question number 59. Which statement about the immersion suit is true? Answer. The suit must, without assistant, turn on unconscious person's mouth clear of water within 5 seconds. See? Within 5 seconds. So that is the answer. So life jacket also will turn around and immersion suit also will turn around. Alright. That is all. Your PSCRB exit exam questions are over. With all these 191 questions totally, if you see set number 1, 2, 3 and 4, more than enough for easily passing your PSC exam. Only thing, you should see them again and again and remember the answers. All the best. Next I am going to upload PSSR shortly.